Having a narcissistic smear campaign is simple. It might not be easy, but it's simple. A smear campaign is essentially slander. It's when someone uses lies to disparage you, or uses the truth or partial truths that are disparaging, or in a way that's disparaging, so that people will change in their perception of you. It's all made to try to control the narrative or the angle to which people view you, and it can have disastrous results. Once you lose people's trust, you can lose friendships, lose relationships. You can lose positions, jobs, privileges. You can lose opportunities, and the list goes on. Your reputation takes an incredibly devastating hit, and it may actually seem irreparable. But we have to go against what our intuition tells us to do in these situations, such as, oh, I'm going to go out there and get the truth out there. I'm going to call the people and try to explain to them. I'm going to write them letters. I'm going to defend myself. A narcissistic smear campaign is designed to get you enmeshed, engulfed by the concerns over what other people are thinking. But in order to be healthy, we have to be able to healthily detach from the concern over what other people are thinking. So the simple solution to surviving the narcissistic smear campaign and even winning is actually detachment. But let me explain how this is going to work. If you take a piece of bread and you need to eat, and you want to eat this piece of bread, but there's mold on the upper right-hand corner of the bread, what will you do? You can toss the bread out completely. You can just eat around that part or cut that part out, or you can just eat it with the mold. So what will you do? This is likened to your three scenarios with a smear campaign. You can just run away and hide from society entirely, giving up on life and opportunities. You can go ahead and continue life as normal, despite the fact that everyone has changed their opinion and you may have lost jobs and opportunities and so on. Or you can just cut out the people that are infected by the smear campaign. So I want you to view that smear campaign like a mold, like a virus, like something that spreads. It's a disease. It's lies. And if people are infected with those lies, then those people need to be cut out of your life. So one of the terrible realities of having a narcissist in your life is that when it comes time to cut the narcissist out, you're also going to have to cut other people. And these other people are not narcissists. Normally, they may not even be toxic to you. They may have been some of your best friends. They may even be family members. But once they become infected by the smear campaign, it is not your job to try to change the way they think through your words by trying to go against the smear campaign and start a truth campaign. It doesn't work like that. You're only getting yourself further entrenched in the worrying about what other people are thinking, which is not something you can control. Further, you're just proving the narcissist's point, which they've already painted you out as to be a manipulator. So now you're going and trying to manipulate people. So the corner that you're painted in leaves you with one healthy option, and it's definitely not total disconnection from all people in life. You got to cut out the moldy part. So look at those people along with the narcissist, who's the main source of the mold, and see that at this time they're contaminated and I need to eliminate them from my life. This means you're going no contact with these people. You're going to cut them completely out. You're going to unfollow them. You're not going to talk to them, hear from them. If you have to, in some cases, if they're contacting you about these things in a way that's discouraging, you may have to even block these people. In most cases, that's not necessary. This may involve moving. It's always a good idea if it's available. This may involve switching churches, congregations, tabernacles, social clubs, community groups. This may involve you switching friend groups, activities. This may involve you cutting off family or family members, multiple or all, because you can't cut off one without the others. And so you're cutting back drastically. And you might say, well, that's everyone. That's everyone. That's okay. It's not literally everyone. It's maybe at most all of your associates. But there are other people in the world. Planet Earth has not become depopulated now because you cut off these former associates. It's essential for you to overcome and to succeed. To overcome this situation, you need to focus on your purpose and get rid of the contaminants, the toxic people. That's going to be the narcissist. The narcissist is toxic. He or she is gone. All the people that he or she talked to and disparaged you to and smeared you to, just cut them out. Save yourself the time, save yourself the hassle, the struggle. As soon as they expose themselves as being in contact with that person or contaminated by the things they say, just cease all contact with that person. What this will do for you is this will allow you now to start fresh. Even if you've cut everyone out, and I've been here, I've lost hundreds of people to smear campaigns. Even if you cut everyone out, it allows you to start fresh, and you will build a new tribe. Because as you start in your new activity groups and your new groups and everything like that, you're going to meet new people, fresh sources. You need people who just know you for you and don't know you through that other person or connected to that other person. And these fresh sources, these fresh people that you're meeting, it's rejuvenating. But your center of focus, your locus of control need not be external. So you have to stop looking to everyone else and to the outside for your validation and concerned about what everyone else is thinking. It's not that what other people think doesn't matter. It's that is not where you look for your soothing, for your sense of self-worth, for your validation, for your purpose. You don't look into the eyes of other people. For your identity. Your identity is crafted by you. You decide who you are and what you want to be. And anyone that doesn't see you aligned with that identity, you cut them off immediately. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if there was a smear campaign. If they don't see you as aligned with your identity, you cut them off. Why? Because now they're toxic. They're poisonous towards your goals, your aims, your purpose. Does that make sense? And just the same way you don't eat the moldy part of the bread, you're going to allow a wide margin. I'd rather you cut too many people than to cut too few. So you're going to just cut everyone that even might be associated in any type of way with this narcissist. What are you left with? Even if it's no friends, you start fresh. You focus on purpose, and then your tribe will naturally form itself. It will naturally be attracted to you when you're in your purpose. When you're going out pursuing your goals, your dreams, your hobbies, the things that are important to you. Purpose is just goals. So you pick a goal, you work towards your goals, you do something great, you do something awesome that really represents who you are. And then in time, because it will naturally attract a tribe, you will not be alone anymore. So the loneliness or the state of actually being alone is a temporary state. Now, when you've attracted your new tribe, and you may have followers on social media or just friends or just people, and this may be a year or two later, within time, some of those people who were infected by the smear campaign may come back. Some may not. I understand they were important to you at a time, but you need to let them go. Don't fight for them. Don't worry about them. Don't try to keep people in your life. Don't try to please them. Don't try to hold on to them. Let them go. The answer is simple, but not easy. Detachment. It's time to cut ties with anyone who was infected by the smear campaign. Focus on purpose. Give yourself something that you can look back on and say, I'm happy I accomplished that. And that gives you a sense of pride, self-worth, and continue to build on that. And in the end, you'll be glad you did. Your worth does not come from what other people think about you.